Dang it.
All right, Shelley. Well, we're going to start the meeting and we do want to see you because you're doing the training. So let's get started. Welcome. It is February 12th. I can't believe it. 2 days till Valentine's Day. I'm so happy to see your smiling faces. Tonight, the fair and mild Shelley Akey is going to be training us on how to prepare for a tasting party. So Shelley, I can't wait. Are you figuring out your camera or no?
Is it recording?
It is recording, yeah.
Okay.
Well, can anybody reach out to her privately maybe while I keep the meeting going? I don't know, Sheila, you want to just text her? It looks like she's on. She's just on mute. So let's start with victories. Who has a victory to share? Anyone?
I mean, I'll go.
All right, Desiree, do it.
All right. Well, after taking off, I don't know, 6 weeks or something and doing nothing, I booked 3 parties this week.
Congratulations, Desiree. Yay, online, in person, or what?
1 online and 2 in person for March.
Yay. And you know what? I have to give a huge thank you to Desiree because one of my January parties that was almost to $1,000, like she's like, I don't need to spend $23 to get $20 more free because I have so much free product and 3 bookings, Desiree, but it was Corrine who you saw in Duluth.
Right. Oh, yeah. That's right.
Yeah. So this is what the cool community that we have here, you guys. Corrine, who's a past host of mine who I've been partied with for a while, went on a little getaway with her new husband up in Duluth, talked to Desiree, and Desiree's like, well, talk to Sherry. And Desiree reached out to me private message and say, hey, this girl needs to do a party. So she did, and she was one of my really good in-person parties in January. I got 3 bookings off of her. So thank you so much, Desiree.
She was so cute too. She was so shy, like, oh, I don't wanna bother her or whatever, but I wanna do a party. And I was like, just call her.
Well, isn't that funny? And that's something to listen to though, you guys. I mean, she was a super nice gal, but she didn't want to bother me. So think of who else is out there waiting for you, right? To reach out to them. So anyway, Desiree, congratulations on your 3 parties that you booked. You are back on the saddle.
Yes.
Good job.
Yeah. Any other victories? Big or small? Twyla?
Yeah. I had set the goal back in the fall to sell something every day. And
Yes.
at the conference, I said, I'm going to set that goal again in February. And with all that's been going on, out of 12 days of February, I have sold something on 8 days of it. Someone called me this morning and wanted seasoned salt, and someone actually called me tonight and wants Bayou bourbon tomorrow.
Well,
So
good for you,
it's-
Twyla.
And that's without me reaching out to them. And so that's the next thing, I have to start reaching out to people to see what they need. But my goal is to sell something every day in some way. So
I love it. And Twyla, I got to tell you, I got an email today too for a dips to dinner and a fiesta. And I thought of you, Twyla. I thought of you and your daily goal of selling something every day. So that's great.
That's awesome.
Yeah, very good. I love it. Okay, well, welcome. We got Lisa and Gail and Chris and Bria. Sorry about that, Bria, and Brenda and Elaine. So welcome to our call. Okay, well, let's move on unless someone else. Oh, Elaine, did you want to share?
No.
Oh, you're just saying hi. You're just saying, okay. So we're gonna move on to announcements. Raise your hand if you mailed out catalogs from Tastefully Simple. Did anybody do that?
Yep.
Did anybody mail out catalogs from Tastefully Simple? Okay, so they should be receiving them, I think, this week. So make sure you follow up, right? So you're not just throwing money out the window. So I'm sure Twyla's got a plan to follow up with her people that she mailed out catalogs to. Bravo Bucks, the product of the month is
Lemon pepper.
lemon pepper. Yeah. Have any of you guys been playing with that product? Anybody?
Not yet.
Sheila
We had it. Yeah, we had it for dinner tonight. Just on grilled chicken, but it was really good.
Yummy. Yeah. Well, it sure looks like a fun product. I know I'm gonna be taking that to my parties to taste test on a cucumber like we did at Spring Summer Palooza.
Yeah.
Okay, VIP rewards started on the 5th. Does anybody have any victories? Are you excited about that?
Yes, I was super excited about it on Saturday.
How did it go, Shelley? What happened?
Shitty.
What do you mean? Wow, should we frame that?
It was so bad. It was so bad.
What do you mean? The event was bad or
The
the
event was
or the-
bad. They had a sign showing, because with this large event, people are set up in the cafeteria. So they had a sign up top that said, you know, an arrow downstairs, concessions and nothing but cakes and whatever else, but they didn't have Tastefully Simple listed on there.
Ooh,
So I think like the moms just gave money to their kids and like, go get something to eat.
oh, dang it. You were in a dud spot.
Yes, and I mean, I had a lot of traffic in front of me because it was the line to the smoothie booth. But I did have one gal say she was signing up for with my sign that I made.
Oh, good.
So I don't know yet because we don't know.
We don't know, not till the end of May.
But I will be providing that feedback to them. It was
Okay,
a long day.
so you had a bet, was that your first time at that event?
No, I did it 2 years ago, but there's like a regional and a sectional. I'm not a dancer or a dancer mom. Lisa might know this, Lisa Miller. So the one that I was at 2 years ago is the smaller one. And we were in the hallway.
Yeah,
So-
placement is important, isn't it?
Yes, so
Okay,
hopefully next year.
do something
Okay, I had
different.
my daughter with me and we made the best of it.
Yeah, shoot. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, so anybody else on VIP rewards or VIP rewards? Just kind of just getting the momentum going, I think, right? Okay, and look
I
at
actually
Alice. Oh,
I have a
go ahead,
question.
Desiree.
Sorry, before you move on, I have a question. So when people sign up for the VIP rewards at a party, how does that work? Like, so they earn their points and it goes on the host's party? Because I wasn't at the thing, so I don't know.
The training, yep. So
Yeah.
you would either have them do it on their smartphone while you're sitting there with them at checkout, or you could do it on your laptop. But to get the rewards, it has to be done on TS Central. Excuse me, no, on the public website.
Yeah.
So you'll
oh,
just have to
yeah.
kind of find what your jam is and how you want to do that at parties.
So as long as they order online, they get rewards and the host gets credit.
Yeah, you want it, well, you
long
want
as
to
they
tie it to the party.
So like as long as they click on the link or how like
Haven't you ever
as long as they
placed
click on the party link
a
or search for the party or whatever.
have you ever placed an order on the public website for a party?
Yeah.
Yep.
But I'm
And
not-
then, so you'd want to do it with them. Has anybody done it for them?
I
Not
did it for someone and then it wouldn't I can't figure out how to get to a second, because I have a couple people I said I would help them register. But I don't know how to get to, because I got a pop-up for the first one. Do you know where to go to register someone on the public website?
I think you just go to tastefullysimple.com. There used to be like a weird thing. I remember there was something else that was similar to this and I had to go all the way out to start all the way again. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Has anybody looked at the training that's available? I think they updated it.
Oh, I'll have to take a peek at that. I
There
haven't
is
had time
training.
looking.
Lisa, did you look at it? Lisa Burns? Because I saw you posted a question on TS Strong. Did you get a chance to look at that?
Not really. I haven't dug into it.
Yeah.
I think though, I mean, if you just go up to tastefullysimple.com and then click on the sign in, the options are there to either log in or create an account. So
Oh,
So-
so create an account. Okay.
Yeah, there's a little
my-
VIP rewards at the bottom corner of the screen. Is that what you click on, Lisa Burns?
when they're perusing on the website, yes. Otherwise, they can just click on that login up in the right-hand corner.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
Yeah, and I mean, I have a party coming up. I'll just kind of play it by, I mean, obviously the party's the most important and people buying things, I'll talk about it. But I'm not gonna let the VIP rewards hold me up, you know what I mean?
Right.
We'll
So
figure
then
it
if you're
out.
like, if you're like having the host take pre-orders and stuff, do you just like not even worry about it? Just put it in the way you used to? Or
That's what I would do. I
Oh,
mean, a
okay.
lot of those outside orders, Desiree, I seldom get anything other than a name.
Me too. Me
Yeah.
too.
So, you know, it just depends on how.
Sometimes I don't even get that. I get like mom or whatever.
Right. And then
Okay, I'll put it in
what's
as
her
mom,
first
mom.
and last name? Right. So yeah, I wouldn't worry about it. So anyway, it's just starting, so we'll get it all figured out. So okay,
Okay.
so good questions. I know there is documentation on TS Central if you want to look at it more. And maybe next week when we all gather, actually Connie, we won't have time probably next week. Connie Ashburn is going to be our presenter next week, but we can continue to learn together. Okay, the Jill
Sounds good.
challenge. Oh, yes. Nope. Okay, you saw the Jill challenge. Did you guys see that? If you got your special mailing and or if you were at virtual Spring Summer Palooza at $1,000, you can earn some touchstone with inspirational words. And then at 1,500, you can earn the touchstones and the star dish. Did you guys see that? We shared it on the team page today too. So if you're close to that. And just to remind you all, for those of you that have teams, and I was making out postcards the other day and I noticed, and I thought we had sent out a reminder, but there are a couple people that were like at $1,450. So they were $50. This is just an example, but like $50 away from a kind of a big pay increase. So just watch your sales, you guys, at the end of the month, because at 1,500, I don't know, I can never remember this, they would make, where's my sign? You know, they would have made 30% and said they only made 25%. So even spending that $50 would have made up for it. So watch your sales and also watch your team member sales because you hate to miss money that's sitting on the table. So, okay, well, I'm going to do the product knowledge and then I apologize. We're starting a little late and I want to give Shelley enough time to talk about her topic. So I'll speed through this, but we're going to talk about the one pan mac and cheese. And as you know from our catalog, we have 6 of these bad boys. And if you like to save money, you want to buy all 6. You save $2, $1.95. But this is for those of you that hate to cook. I mean, I love to cook. I just hate doing it every day. So this is literally one pan. Now, in this particular one, it's very flavorful. Some of you may have noticed when you open up the box, guess what? Look at this. A garlic, and a mom's favorite taco. That's what's in there. And I'll be honest with you, at first I was like, are you kidding me? Like, we're selling sample, but big picture, we are selling the ease of a meal. And the other thing we're selling is once they love this particular product, they can order the garlic and the mom's favorite taco seasoning from you and make it on a regular basis. So this is kind of like the gateway drug or whatever you would say to get them in to see, you know, obviously the garlic is more than a dip. The mom's favorite taco seasoning is more than a tacos. So anyway, I look at it that way and it is flavorful. It's easy and literally one pan. So I would encourage you to try them out if you haven't. Any questions? Nope. Okay. Well, then let's move on. And oh, I did see, if you haven't looked at Get Social, there's some really fun, I don't know, little videos for all of our new products. I mean, just really fun marketing tools. So make sure you check that out for your online parties, your VIP groups, or just your business page. All right. Well, Shelley Akey from Stillwater, our gold leader, her topic tonight is how, and Shelley, do you want them just to wait till the end for questions or do you want them to ask it while you're talking or what would you like?
Well, I've got Bria. She's going to do my prelude.
Oh, and Bria, I'm sorry.
Bria's
yes,
here.
Bria
Yep.
is, I knew you were here, but I apologize. Bria is helping and maybe doing just as much as Shelley.
Yes.
So
She's
I'm
gonna do like, what do you do before the party
and
with
then
your
you did-
host and
Okay.
whatever else she does. And then I'm going to move on to what do you bring? What do you set up? Like that.
Okay, well, get your pen and notepad out because I'm sure there's going to be lots of notes being taken. So take it away, Bria.
Okay, so whenever I set up their party, as long as it's not too far in advance, I will send them the first email, which has the that little chart of the host rewards that shows sales and then how much product they earn for free. And if we have the monthly host special out already, the marketing for that, for the month their party is in, I'll send them that so they know exactly what they're getting for free. And I send them that via email and then encourage them that I would like to see them hit at least 500 so they hit the free shipping level, and then encourage them to set a goal even higher than that for their personal sales. And then I'm encouraging them to share the link with anybody who is not on Facebook, whether they do it by email, text, whatever, for folks who aren't on Facebook, and let them know about the party so they can join as well, or at least place an outside order. And then about 2 weeks before the party, I send them another email, just letting them know that their party food kit will be on the way, that they should open it and check it as soon as they get it to make sure they have everything. Nothing's missing. And then I remind them that there's a grocery and food prep list in there. And if I have any suggested changes for their party food kit, like don't make this, but instead make this with one of the things, then I'll tell them that as well. And then I let them know what I will be bringing in terms of supplies. And I know Shelley will talk about that. And then I just tell them I recommend, having vegetables and or like crackers or pretzels or something for dipping. And then I recommend also that they have beverages for their guests. And I tell them to prep as much as they can ahead of time, even the day before, so that we have enough time to get everything like cut and plated and served how we want it to be served before their party. And then I let them know that I'll arrive. I usually arrive about an hour, sometimes a little less time than that. My last few hosts have been really good and had pretty much everything ready, so I haven't had to do quite as much. But I just let them know that so that I can get my stuff set up. I ask them to reserve a space for me to set up a checkout area, as well as to set up my product display. So I always bring some additional products so that I can put those on display and pass those around during the party. And tell them to make sure they have enough chairs set up. Of course, some of it is basic, but sometimes I've had hosts who haven't done that. So I've started adding that to the email. And then I let them know I want to start no later than 10 minutes after the party start time, and just tell them kind of how it's going to go, that we'll do intros and then have them grab their food. And then I'll go through my product presentation. And that's about it. And then I'll try to text them a day or two before, just to make sure that everything's okay. Do they have any questions? Do they need anything from me? That kind of thing. So I don't usually call them unless something comes up. I realize I do most of it by email and text and or Facebook Messenger.
That was my question for you, Bria. So email, text, and Facebook Messenger. I mean, do they reply to you? Like, do you say, please let me know you read this, or do you do anything like that?
Yeah, if I don't hear back, once I send that email like 2 weeks ahead of their party, if I don't hear back within, that next couple of days, then I'll send a text or a Facebook message and say, hey, I sent you an email about party prep. Check it over and let me know you got it if you have questions.
Got it. Okay, thank you. Perfect.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, Miss Shelley.
So I posted out on the page a tasting party prep document that I found on TS Central. There's a whole library out there if you go to the library and look under parties, there is one for tasting parties. So I would explore that. There's so much information out there. But leading up to the party, I like to do probably about 4 days before. I'll start my bag of stuff that I'm going to bring. I'll bring some extra catalogs, because assuming that the host has received a few catalogs in advance, bring some extra catalogs. I'm going to take all the products that we are sampling for my display so that they can have those. One other important thing that I learned when I first signed up is make sure you bring the product nutritional listing. I print it up and I put it in a 3-ring binder in alphabet. Yes, the product information. And it's very important because if people have restrictions, it's right there. So their questions can be answered and you don't have to say, well, I can get back to you. They're more likely to buy it if they see it right there. Make sure you've got catalogs, you've got your order forms, you've got pens. I don't always assume that the host is going to have pens for me. So what's great is if you go on Vista, you can get pens with your name on them. Sherry thought I stole hers, but
Did
I
you?
didn't. No, maybe it was Sandy. Sandy thought I stole her pen, but this is mine.
Yeah,
It's got
when
all
they're
my information on. What's that?
40%. I said I always get them if they're when they're
Yes, me
here.
too.
Yeah.
And you know what? I hand them out at events too, so I hope that people use them. The other thing is bring a calculator and your phone. Sales tax rates, that's important. That's on here. In Minnesota, we don't have tax on food, but we do have tax on gift items. What I like to do is go in and put the order in my phone, put those items in there to determine how much tax, because I mean, I work in accounting and I don't always know what the taxes are. So you don't want to short yourself on any money. And then because then there's tax on shipping. So you have to factor all that in. So don't short yourself anything. What else? Business cards. Make sure everyone gets one of your business cards. I used to get the little magnets on the back of the business cards. I don't know. People still put magnets on their fridge. I don't know. Okay. It holds up my dentist appointment cards. That's all. Plastic gloves. Make sure you bring those too. Let's see here. What else? Make sure you have you print out the client and the host specials. And when I go to the party, I like to put Post-it notes on my catalog and just kind of flip through some of the pages and touch on what we used to touch on was kits. Now it's bundles or sets sell. That's what Bria says, sets sell. So, you know, it's not a whole lot, but I think if you all go out and print this out and then make it your own, you're definitely setting yourself up to have a great party. I talked too fast. I'm sorry.
No.
What was that list you just flashed up,
I
Shelley?
posted it on the page. It's the tasty
that's the prep.
party prep.
Is
There's
that the one that has
also
the checklist of things to
a-
bring?
Pardon?
Is that the one that has the checklist of things to bring with you?
Yes.
This is those two. It's so helpful. Yeah.
There's
Okay.
also a form out there. I sent it to Bria and asked if she used it and she said no. A host profile. That would be really helpful. You ask them what they want to earn for free. I think that's a big thing when, you know, before you get to the party, you know, ask them, what do you want for free? Make sure they go through the catalog and pick out a few items that they want for free. And then hopefully we can get there and get them their free stuff. They might choose something different when the party is over, but at least they've got their eye on a few things. I hope that helps.
I love your quote, Shelley, sets sell.
Well, Bria started
Bria
that.
started that.
Yes,
I love
she did.
it.
Just say it slowly.
Yeah, I
Yes.
know. As soon as I said that fast, I was like, ooh. So is that what we're calling these things? These little
Yes.
The
bookmarks?
combos, the bundle
The
sets.
combos.
Is that what Jane called them?
Whoever did that part of the training said sets sell, and I wrote it down and bolded it, and that was a real standout for me. I thought it was great.
It sure makes sense, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes people are struggling. We do, how many of these do we have? Did anybody count in the new catalog?
I think there's
There's at
6.
least like 5 or 6 at least.
Oh, yeah, there's at least that, because I'm just
Mm.
even, I mean, if you look almost every page, not every page, but there's quite a few. So cool. Well, Shelley and Bria, fabulous. Anybody have any questions for these two? Nothing?
Good.
You did it. You did such a great job. Anybody have any in-person parties coming up in the next couple weeks? I've got one too. Yep. God, they sure are fun.
They are. I've got one coming up after Easter.
Oh, there you go. Isn't Easter the end of March?
It is.
Yeah, crazy, crazy. Okay. Well, good enough. Okay, well, questions on anything? I want to honor your time. We have 2 minutes left. Questions just on anything tastefully simple? Did you guys all get your special mailing? The special mailing went out to all consultants and TS perks. And I know there was a few people that said they hadn't received it yet.
Finally
Christy,
on Saturday.
yours came
No,
on Saturday, Shelley?
Saturday, yeah.
And Christy, you don't have yours yet. I'm not exactly sure how they send them out anymore. You know, in the olden days, they did come out from TS, but I don't know where they're coming out from. So if you haven't received it shortly, I'd for sure reach out and they'll get you one. Oh, an update on the consultant assortment challenge that we're like sock 'em block 'em against Kim Leopardo. I think we're still in the lead and I think we're at 70. We'll update again. So remember our goal is 75. So we have till I think the 16th, which is Friday, I think is what we said. And once we reach that goal, then 3 lucky people will get some fun little things, fun little products in the mail. So reach out to your team. I know I just had a first line today order hers this morning. So, you know, we're all busy. So I gotta end with this. The Parmesan peppercorn cheese ball, Pete and I, or I should say I made for dinner tonight, making the pasta. I think I posted it on the team page and added chicken and spinach. If you haven't done it, it's very, very good. Has anybody made it as a pasta sauce? Sheila has. Yeah, and
Yeah, sounds delicious.
yeah, it was really delicious. And someone I was talking to, I don't think it was you, Twyla, but last week said, oh, that's all I do with our cheese balls is I make them into pasta, you know, pasta sauce. So it was really good. I really liked it. So check out our recipes online so you can enjoy our cheese balls for dinner. All right, well, great to see everybody. I'm going to end the recording. If you do have some questions, feel free to stick around. Otherwise, thank you for joining us. Next week, I will remind you, Connie Ashburn is going to be talking to us all. So stay tuned and I'll put that topic on the team page shortly tomorrow. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.